good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it happens to be when you're watching this. I do appreciate you watching this. Today's birthdays for January. No, fuck that. I'd edit that out, but yeah, why bother? I'm only human. It is 6:03 a.m. on this January 11th, 2021. I am Fremont Lee. Views and opinions expressed in this video are those of the person saying it. That's me, Fremont Lee. How are you? I hope I do as well. I was going to subtitle this "Hopes and Dreams," but I, I figure I'd do this. I'll start typing up my story afterwards. I'm still the same place I was last time I've mentioned it. Being January 11th, 2021, birthdays are out of the top 100 of 1,193. Mary J. Blige, Mitchell Ryan, who was in Lethal Weapon. He was the Colonel in Lethal Weapon, 1987. And he was the boss guy in Liar Liar in 1997. He's the one. He's the one who's like, after Jim Carrey does, he's a pedantic, like fucking Jeff, and like thinking he's got fired, and then he kind of like, I love a good roast. That's Mitchell Ryan. I believe he was also on Dharma and Greg TV series. Felix Silla, Silla. I'm not sure if one of those are pronounced like a Y, like Via or Vila. No, like Bob Vila, but Felix Silla. Guy's been around for a while, you know. I should know how to say his name. I don't. Alfonso Aru, Arau. He was in Romancing the Stone, with Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. If you've ever seen that, he's the who's like, Joan Wilder. You're Joan Wilder, the Joan Wilder. How read the books to them, and I just got my little mule, which is the blue truck that they. He was also in Three Amigos, where he's like, "Do you know what a plethora is, Hefe?" Well, no, but you used it. Well, why would you use the word if you don't know what it means? Alfonso Aru. Devin Rattray, or Rattray, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. He played Buzz in Home Alone, 1990. He was in other stuff, but figure that's what most people would know him from, I think. Naomi Judd, Amanda Peet, Mark Blucas. Mark Blucas. He played Rodney in Night and Day, 2010. He was Riley Finn on Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV series, 1999, 2002. Rockmond Dunbar. Rockmond, Romnd, for one name. Rockmond. He was in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang in 2005. And he was on the TV show Sons of Anarchy 2011 to 2013 as Lieutenant Eli Roosevelt. Olivia Barash, I had a crush on her. She was in the movie Tough Turf 1985. She was in the movie Repo Man 1984 and Repo Chick 2009. Tough Turf, of course, starred the guy on the blacklist. I can't think of his name at the moment. I can see his face because he's kind of like a. I'm sure it'll come to me when I'm not here trying to think of it. Kim Coles, who's on Living Single, I believe, the TV series. Director Malcolm D. Lee, who he directed Undercover Brother in 2002, Night School 2018. There were other things in between, but I didn't really recognize any of them. Or I did, but I figured I'd just pick two random. So, you know. Director Joel Zwick, Zwick. He directed My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2002, Fat Albert 2004, And I already did say how many this was out of. Top 100 of 1,193. Rod Taylor, who was in the movie The Birds, Alfred Hitchcock movie, 1963. And he was the voice of Pongo in 101 Dalmatians, 1961. Not Lionel Stander, who was on the TV show Heart to Heart. He was the butler guy. Max, I believe. He's the one who did that gravelly voice. He had that gravelly voice that he did the opening monologue. Where it's like, "This is my boss." Angela Patton, Paton, could be Patton. She played Mrs. Lancaster in Groundhog Day, 1993. And she was Grandma in American Wedding, 2003. Don Red, in quotation, Barry, who played Red Ryder in The Adventures of Red Ryder, 1940. Producer Grant Tinker. He did other things. He only had like 2 things where he produced, but he was still listed as producer. So he was married to Mary. He was married to Mary Tyler Moore at one time. I'm not sure how many. Clarence Clemens, the late Clarence Clemens. He was in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure as one of the 3 people at the beginning in the thing when they go into the future. Like, he was also in Blues Brothers 2000, but please don't hold that against him. I like the movie. Yeah, it wasn't the Blues Brothers, but it's like kind of see that they're doing the same thing. You're doing something different. Why did I do that? He was off. He's a talented musician in his own right, Clarence Clemens. Vinnie Vella, who's in the movie Casino, and Carol Shelby. If that name doesn't sound familiar, or you think it's played Big Bird, you're wrong. Carol Shelby did the Ford versus Mustang thing. If you've seen that movie, the Corvette, Shelby Corvette, I believe, was the thing. That guy. That's who that was. As I said, this was going to be titled Hopes and Dreams. I'm 50. I really don't. I know what I want to be doing, and I'm trying to work on it. So I'll keep this short today because, as I said, I want to do this video and then get to that typing. I do hope all is well with you. I hope you're staying hydrated, eating healthy. I mean, I'm not saying like have a carrot and be like, "Oh, I'm eating healthy." I don't know, stuff. Makes me wish I had a movie to talk about. I'm like, oh yeah, my favorite scene was this. Oh yeah, this and that. I could talk about Tough Turf because it's Olivia Barash's birthday. That's like apostrophe S. She played Ronnie, friend to Kim Richards' character movie. It's Kim Richards' sister's birthday today. I didn't write that down. Her name is Kyle Richards. I can remember Kim Richards' name, and that Robert Downey Jr. was in the movie Tough Turf. And I've mentioned the scene where the main guy who's on the guy that's on the show The Blacklist, and I can't think of his name for some reason. I also want to say he was in the movie Pretty in Pink. He was friends with Andrew McCarthy's character, and he played Wirtz or whatever in Mannequin, where his hair was all slicked and he's wearing the glasses. He's like, what? That guy, the guy that was in charge of whatever, and which was also Andrew McCarthy. Huh? That's funny. Um, hmm. I can see his face. The guy I'm thinking of. Then I just can't think of his name. The main actor on the TV show The Blacklist. He's the dad, the father of the dad, whatever. Uh, he's supposed to be the biological father of the lady main. That I haven't watched the show. I watched the first couple episodes and I was like, okay. So she basically has a career with the FBI because of him. I can't think of his name. I mean, it's not his birthday, but anyway, tough turf. Uh, guy's a new kid in town, kind of thing. Uh, has a run in with the other group, the bad guy, if you want to call it that. You know, there's always some jerk in high school, uh, in the movies anyway. Sometimes they were trying to rob someone at the beginning of the movie, and he comes in on the bice on his like 10 speed or whatever, grabs the can of whatever it was, shakes it up, gets to the other guy was gonna something else, and spreads him with it. Opens it up and oh fuck. Yeah. There's a scene where they go to a country club, and it's like, you just come back from Paris. You're not really. That's just have that kind of attitude. You will get by. Then there's like a break. The musicians come in, and he plays the piano for Kim Richards' character. It's not really him singing. It was a good thing though, because I always thought, wow, he can sing. Cool. If he can dance, he'd be the trifecta. It'd be because act, sing, um, dance. Like John Travolta, he can sing, dance, and act. I mean, there's a few of them that can. It's just they're not given the chance. And it's going to bother me until I figure out who it is. I could look it up. I'm on YouTube. I could go to imdb.com and I could check it out. Look up The Blacklist and be like, oh, fuck, that's what his name is. James Spader. The guy's name is James Spader. He said, I'm 50. It kind of came to me after. Uh, and the weirdest thing is, he did the voice of Ultron. And I was like, why does that sound like like Jeff Bridges, who was the Jedediah, whatever, the bad guy in the first Iron Man. Why is it? And it was like, yes, that's wonderful. Just that when that one robot comes walking in, he's like, that's the thing, and whatever, and says the whole thing. That scene went through my head, and I was like, you don't see his face, but that's how I it's James Spader. Like, uh, But yeah, he had this that slick comb over hair thing in Mannequin, starring Kim Cattrall and Andrew McCarthy. Also had Geddes. Shit. Now I forget. Betty White, B. Arthur, Rue McClanahan. Picture it, Sicily. Her. The stop or my mom will shoot. Her. Here we go again. Um, I'll keep it short. I'm at what? Ooh, just over 16 minutes. I hope you have a good day. I hope all is going well. Uh, if it's cold when you're watching this, stay warm, dress properly. If it is hot when you watch this, stay cool. It is January 11th, 2021, as I've said. So you could be watching this at a later date, and that'd be cool too. Um, thanks for watching.